Now to the southern border, where a humanitarian crisis is unfolding after the expiration of the pandemic-era immigration policy known as Title 42. Tens of thousands of migrants fleeing their home countries now find themselves in legal limbo as the Biden administration implements what it describes as new asylum restrictions. Nicole Sganga is at the border town of Brownsville, Texas.
As the clock struck midnight, border agents along the Rio Grande were on high alert. It was quiet in the moments leading up to the expiration of Title 42. Still, Kansas Senator Roger Marshall blames the Biden administration for what he calls a humanitarian crisis.
When he started doing the catch and release, that's what invited people to come in.
But as the day broke, hundreds of migrants in Mexico were lined up with hopes of crossing into El Paso. Officials say about 25,000 migrants remain in CBP custody.
Those people who do not use our lawful pathways, we have tougher consequences.
Today, ICE increased deportation flights and added space at detention facilities to ease overcrowding. As migrants move out of Texas, cities further north are getting overwhelmed. My colleague Adriana Diaz is in Chicago.
With Chicago shelters full, this former school will be converted into a shelter.
How could you do that without consulting us?
But locals have filed a temporary restraining order against the city. With 200 new arrivals each day, migrants are sleeping in police stations. And some are being moved here to a shelter volunteers are building themselves, installing showers, even a barber shop. That's where we met Wendy Rondon and her 12-year-old Brian.
What are you thinking? ¿Qué está pensando, Wendy? Everything you've been through to get here.
Back at the border, the fate of tens of thousands hang in limbo.
Let's bring in Nicole Sganga, who's down in Texas with more. What are you hearing from Texas residents about this new influx of migrants?
Catherine, good to be with you. Well, as we know, Texas is a red state. We are in a blue part of that state. There are those that disagree grotesquely with the Biden administration's new policies, who feel as though, they've seen this sort of uptick in the number of, migrants entering into their community, but still others who see the faces of family members in those asylum seekers who are looking to seek out, help and, refuge in this country. Still where I'm standing, you can see this is the bus station behind me in Brownsville, Texas. And I'm in the busiest sector right now in Texas in the Rio Grande Valley. So there are currently 26,000 roughly migrants in U.S. custody and about 7,000 in this sector here, some 2,200 arriving across the border here each day. Now, I mentioned earlier that some Texas residents I've been talking to have actually gotten involved in the community trying to donate clothes, water. I've seen it dropped off right outside the bus station here. Actually, across the street, there is a gas station that has been hosting a fundraiser to help raise money to put migrants on buses so they can get to their final destinations. Also, speaking with law enforcement on the ground, I was told, our team was told by the Brownsville PIO that there was not as much crime or activity today as was expected. But of course, Border Patrol officials and, local law enforcement still remaining on high alert to see what happens next.
Given the numbers, Nicole, that you're quoting, and at least another 2,000 coming every day, are the administration's new restrictions having the desired effect?
Yeah, 2,000 coming at least every day in this sector, and across the border, consistently more than 10,000 each and every day. I think it remains to be seen whether or not the sweeping asylum regulations that were introduced today, those are the ones that say migrants who cross the border without first seeking refuge in a third safe country along the way will be returned to their home country. It remains to be seen whether or not, those will be strictly enforced. hundreds of asylum officers being trained currently by the Department of Homeland Security. We'll see what the coming days bring. You know, in addition to that, the Department of Homeland Security saying that they have returned thousands just today to countries in Latin America on ICE removal flights. There are a couple of wrinkles in the Biden administration's plans. The first, the ACLU, of course, suing regarding that new sweeping asylum policy, and also Mexico announcing today that it will only accept 1,000 migrants per day of those expelled by the United States.
Well, that's a big gap in the numbers. Nicole Sganga, thank you for your reporting in Brownsville, Texas this week.
Thank you.